Now, it's time to listen English.
Pardon me, I'm trying to get to City Hall, but I think I'm lost. Do you know where it is?
Sure. Go straight until you see the big lake on your right. Then take a left and keep walking for about 10 more minutes, and you will see the tall building on the left. You won't miss it.
It seems like it's too far to walk. Actually, I have an important job interview in about half an hour at City Hall. I don't want to get there too late. What should I do?
There's a subway station nearby, but you have to transfer to another line, which takes longer than walking. If I were you, I'd take a taxi across the street. I'm sure it'll take you there on time. Good luck on your interview.
Good morning, Dorothy. The general manager, Mr. Campbell, called this morning, and he said he wanted to talk about your financial report this afternoon. Can you spare some time to meet with him?
Well, I'm fully booked today. I'm working on the expense report, which is due this Friday. Furthermore, I have to fill in for our accounting manager this afternoon. Actually, I'm supposed to attend the managerial meeting instead of him at 2 p.m. Can you ask Mr. Campbell if he can wait until tomorrow?
You seem so busy today. I'll talk to him and arrange another time for you.
Thanks. Now let me get back to my desk and continue to work on my report.
Brian in marketing asked me if someone in our department could give me a hand. He said his team is working on the advertising campaign for our new line of children's clothing, but they're temporarily short-handed. Is anyone interested in helping them out?
I think I can do that, Mr. Johnson. I just finished my research project and I have some time to spare. In fact, I know him very well as I have worked with him before I was transferred here.
That sounds awesome, Julie. Now that you have lots of experience in advertising and marketing, you should be a big help for them.
I hope so. Let me call Brian and find out what I can do for them. Do you know his extension number?
Good morning. May I see your flight ticket and passport, please?
Here you are. By the way, I heard the flight might be delayed due to the heavy fog here at Vancouver Airport. If that occurs, there would not be enough time for me to make my connecting flight in Sacramento. So I wonder if you could issue the boarding pass to my connecting flight right now so that I don't need to check in again there.
Of course, I can do that. One moment, please. Here are your boarding passes for here and Sacramento. I recommend you use our shuttle bus when you arrive in Sacramento. It will help you save lots of time there.
I will. Thank you for your advice.
Kevin, I'm a little surprised to hear Jennifer will be relocated to the new Tokyo branch that opened last April. She got hired just a month ago, didn't she?
Yes, I was told that she's supposed to lead the marketing team there. Before she joined our company, she was the senior sales director at GB Electronics. Apparently, she was in charge of the East Asian market there for quite a long time. That's why the management decided to put her in that position.
I didn't know she was that experienced. I think she's certainly qualified for the new role. By the way, do you know when she'll leave for Tokyo?
Next Monday. Actually, we plan to throw a farewell party for her this Wednesday. Are you interested in joining us, Peter?
Hi, James. You look so happy today. Is there any good news?
I'm going to Hong Kong this weekend with some of my best friends. I hear the city is a paradise for shoppers. That's why I'm so excited about this trip. On the other hand, I'm a little nervous because I've never been there before.
Don't worry, it's going to be lots of fun. There are so many things to do there. When I went there on business last month, I wanted to explore every part of the city, but I was too busy to have some fun and I ended up staying in the office. You know John Wang in the personnel department, right? You may want to consult with him. He was born and raised there. I'm certain he can provide you with a lot of information about a city tour.
That's a good idea. I'll give him a call right away. Do you have his phone number?
Sam, I'd like to know if you shipped laser toner cartridges and other printer and toner supplies from the warehouse this morning. I want you to make sure these items are delivered to Bear Securities in Denver on time.
Everything is going as planned, Ms. Black. Actually, some broken machine on our production floor caused a slight delay last time. However, such problems were appropriately addressed and they will receive our supplies by the end of this week, at the latest.
That's great. But you had better double-check with the delivery company. I don't want any problem to occur during the delivery.
Okay, let me call Mr. Schilt at Pacific Express right away.
Excuse me, I'm here to buy a laptop computer, but I don't have a lot of knowledge about computers.
Don't worry, I think I could help you. What features are you looking for?
Well, I'm a college student, so I don't need a high-end personal computer designed for technical or scientific applications. I want something light and portable that can run some basic programs.
Then I recommend the new laptop model from Bell. I think the Model 300 XT would be perfect for you. It has a 5-inch display with 800 by 480 resolution. It also supports dual mode function and wireless internet. Also, it comes with a 24-month warranty. If you buy this today, we offer you a laser printer for free, so don't miss this great opportunity.
JP Investment, this is Jim Simon. What can I do for you?
Mr. Simon, I happened to find a briefcase on the bus this morning. There was a business card with your name and telephone number in it. Is it yours?
Yes, that's right. I'm so relieved. I searched everywhere, but I failed to find it. I thought I lost it for good. Thank you so much.
How would you like to retrieve it? The business card says your company is located on Jefferson Street, which is just 10 minutes away from my house. I can stop by your office on my way home this evening if you'd like.
Hello, Jenny. I'm supposed to go to a new Italian restaurant on Robson Street after work today. Peter in accounting and Jack in sales will come with me. Are you interested in joining us?
Sure, Catherine. I'm in the mood for pizza today. What's the name of the restaurant anyway?
It's called Venice. I read a review of the restaurant in a cooking magazine the other day. The critics speak highly of its seafood pizza. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. What time shall we meet? It is just a 10-minute drive from our office.
I think I'll get off work at 6 p.m. today. How about meeting at 6:20 in the lobby? Pardon me, do you know when the next bus to Jacksonville will come?
I'm afraid there is no direct bus to Jacksonville here. You should take a bus to Miami and then transfer to a bus for Jacksonville. Otherwise, you can take an express train if you'd like a direct trip.
Well, I'm surprised there's no direct bus to Jacksonville. I thought it was a large city. I'd rather take a train then. How far is the train station from here?
It's located in the town of Sunnyvale, about a 5-minute drive away. If you'd prefer walking, it takes 20 minutes or so. Hi, I'd like to have a new logo made from my sporting goods store. My employees suggested changing our store image through redesigning our logo. I really like the one you made for Kmart on Montgomery Avenue.
I'm glad you liked it. I think we need to talk about what kind of image you want to show your consumers. You should be very careful when you change your brand image. A sudden alteration could damage the brand loyalty of your customers.
No problem. That's what our customers want from us as well. Why don't I stop by your office for a consultation this afternoon?
I'm sorry, we're fully booked for the rest of the week. But there's an opening on Monday morning. Would you like me to book this time for you?
Sally, I was wondering if you are free on Monday. I'm scheduled to interview several candidates for the front desk position, and I was hoping you could help me with that.
Let me check my calendar first. Well, next Monday, I have a staff meeting with other managers at 9 a.m. and then I will be visiting Mr. Jefferson's office to discuss the merger with J&C.
It sounds like you'll be quite busy. When do you think you'll be back at your office?
I'm not sure. Why don't you ask Sue in marketing for some help? She just got back from her business trip and has nothing urgent to do. I bet she'll be glad to give you a hand.
Excuse me, I rented this movie last night. However, when I played it on my DVD player, a whole lot of lines appeared on the screen.
That's odd. That kind of problem usually happens to old videotapes, not digital formats like this. Let me take a look at it. Oh, I think I found the problem. There are some tiny scratches on the back of the disc. I think it's our fault. I'm sorry about the inconvenience. Would you like to get your money back or rent another one?
I'll take another one. I hope the same thing won't happen again.
Don't worry, this one is brand new and it has never been rented before. Wait, how about this? Let me get you a couple of other films at no extra charge in order to make it up to you.
I'm pleased to discuss the renovation project I'm working on for your company. I have a couple of ideas to improve the annex building.
Great, but I'm afraid I should return to work within half an hour. There's a pile of work to do in the office. The deadline for the monthly report is impending.
I know what you mean. Let's order lunch right away. I suggest lasagna or salmon fillet. They are both very tasty. They come with homemade bread and fresh salad.
I'll go with lasagna. I'm actually allergic to seafood.
Richard, we were deeply impressed with your presentation this morning. You concentrated on the benefits the customers will get from our new products. That was awesome. The sales manager wants you to give a presentation on the same topic to the board of directors next week.
I'm glad you liked it. I'll try my best to please the board of directors. Maybe I could use some technology to supplement my presentation. Don't you think using a video allows the audience to understand it better?
That's a good idea. You should prepare more extensive handouts as well. I will be free this afternoon, so I can help you put them together.
I'd appreciate it. Let's make it our top priority to ensure that our executives are satisfied. Even the CEO will be there.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark, and I ordered a vacuum cleaner on your website this morning. It says it might take as long as 3 business days for such orders to ship. However, I'll be out of town next week, and I won't be able to accept the delivery at home. So I would like you to ship it to my office instead.
Wait a minute, let me see. Sorry, but your order has already been sent out this morning, Miss Clark. If nobody is at your home next week, it will be returned to us. In that case, one of our customer service representatives will give you a call.
I see. I'm afraid I live alone and there's no one who can pick it up for me. By the way, do you charge extra for resending it?
Yes, but you will have to pay an additional $10 for that. It will be added to your bill. Pardon me, I'm looking for an LCD TV for the living room.
Sure, come with me, please. This HD 300X model will be an excellent choice. It features high-definition resolution and built-in stereo speakers. I bet you will be able to catch up on your favorite sports and latest movies in your house.
Wow, it looks fantastic, but it seems too big for our living room. Do you have anything in a smaller size?
Of course. Here's a 32-inch flat-screen TV that's suitable for small spaces. It's selling for only $150 today. It is such a bargain. It would be much better to get this one rather than plan a summer vacation. Hi, Derek. Are you going to attend the convention held in New York next week?
I'd love to, but I wasn't able to book a hotel near the venue. Actually, I was too busy last week because I had to complete the budget report, which was due yesterday.
Luckily, I managed to reserve a hotel that is just a mile away from the convention center through the internet. It seems like there are a few rooms left there. I'll give you the website address if you want.
Thank you so much. If I get a room, I'd definitely go there with you. Wish me luck.
Hi, H&D Computer Customer Service Desk. This is Jerry. What can I do for you?
Hello. I'm calling regarding a laptop computer I purchased from one of your stores last week. It has been functioning okay for the past week. When I started it up this morning, everything looked great. However, it shut down automatically when I turned it on this afternoon. After that, the same thing happened over and over again. This is really driving me crazy.
Oh, it seems like there's some problem with the hard disk drive. But there are other possible reasons for that. It would be better for a technician to have a look at it. Why don't you take it to one of our service centers nearby?
That's a good idea. Let me check on the internet to see if there's a center near my place.
Are you planning to attend the year-end party tomorrow night? I'll be there. You remember we had lots of fun last year, don't you?
I wish I could, but there's too much work to do this week. I have an important presentation to make next Monday. It's already Thursday, but it's only half done.
I think I can help you prepare it. I have a great deal of experience preparing presentations using visual aids. Well, I'm about to go to meet a client now. Why don't you call me in an hour? I'm free this afternoon.
Thanks. If you could lend a hand, I can make it to the party tomorrow. It seems like today will be another busy and hard day. I received lots of phone calls asking about our special vacation packages.
I'm not surprised. I've already sold overseas travel packages to more than 20 customers since Monday.
I know what you mean. The boss said he's planning to offer extra discounts for some overseas travel packages in order to attract more potential customers. I think it's necessary for us to keep up with the competition.
It's no doubt that we need to keep ourselves competitive and profitable. On the other hand, it means we should work a lot of overtime to meet customers' demands. I think I should deal with the internet inquiries and online reservations from customers before I go to lunch.
Hi, Dave. I heard you attended the International Marketing Convention in London representing our firm. How was it?
It was very informative. It was mainly about the new marketing strategy for small businesses. In particular, I loved Mr. Baker's lecture.
You mean Joe Baker? Oh, I know him very well. He has been teaching marketing management at Seattle University for 2 decades. Luckily, I had a chance to take his class when I was in college. I remember his lectures were always well organized and prepared. By the way, what topics did he specifically deal with?
He explained his new marketing theory with many examples from past experiences as the owner of small businesses. I really learned a lot there.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Brown. I'm Jenny Ryan from the Seattle Daily. As I told you, I'm writing a special article about great athletes of the century. Of course, you are on my list. So I have a few questions for you. First, you are a 2-time Olympic medalist. What does that mean to you?
Many people might think group sports like soccer don't have the same glory and gravitas as individual sports in the Olympics. However, it was really honourable to win a medal in the Olympic Games, especially 2 times. It was a good learning experience as a soccer player as well.
I see. Since you retired last year, you have worked as head coach at Tottenham United. Could you tell us how you will lead your team this season?
We have to struggle with very strong competitors to stay in the league. This year we can't afford to dwell on the defeat. Therefore, I'm thinking of making adjustable strategies against each team.
Is the stage coordinator Mr. Dale around here? I need to talk with him. I have some suggestions about the positions of the speakers set on either side of the stage. Also, I need to confirm the locations of the cameras to capture the performers better.
Well, he said he will be here at least 4 hours before the concert kicks off, but he's not here yet. It seems like he's caught in traffic.
I'm in a hurry. Do you have his cell phone number?
Sure. Here is his business card with his mobile phone number on it. While you call him, I'll check if the instruments on stage work.
Excuse me, do you know where Miss Roberts' office is? The receptionist at the front desk told me it's right next to the elevator on this floor, but I can't still find it.
Oh, there are 2 different elevators on each floor. Her office is beside the one on the other side. I'm on my way to see her, so you can just follow me. By the way, are you the new personnel manager?
No, I hired this company to renovate my clinic. I'm here to talk about more details about the contract with her.
Oh, you're Ron Myers, aren't you? My name is Judy Norman, and I'm working on the renovation project with Ms. Roberts. In fact, I'm responsible for the interior design. Nice to meet you.
Susie, it's already been 3 months since we acquired the necessary building permits from the city government to construct our new warehouse in Phoenix. When do you think the architect will send us the blueprints for the new building? I thought that it should have been here last week.
That's right, Mr. Vince. It was due last Tuesday. I talked to Jack Tomlin, the senior architect, on the phone yesterday, and he asked if we could get another month to complete it.
Well, if it's delayed for a month, it wouldn't affect our budget so much. But if it's delayed more than a month, it could be a problem. It's essential that we stay within our budget.
I totally agree with you. I'll call Jack and tell him what we want. Jack, have you tried C'est la Vie, the famous French restaurant located on Park Avenue? I heard it was chosen as the best restaurant in a cooking contest held in Paris last year.
Not yet. Mike in sales went there last Wednesday and he said the service and atmosphere were fantastic. He didn't say much about the food, though.
Apparently, the head chef specializes in seafood. I'd love to try steamed king crab or lobster. I want to try the weekend barbecue brunch as well.
It sounds tempting, but I have a bunch of things to catch up on this week. Why don't we go together next Friday?
Hello, Jennifer. This is Ted. We arrived at JFK Airport at 7. John is supposed to pick us up this morning, but he's not here.
He should have been there at least half an hour ago. I saw him leaving the office a couple of hours ago. If you'd like, I'll call him on his mobile phone to ask what's going on.
I already did, but I got his voicemail. He must be caught in rush hour traffic. If he's too late, we can take a cab. We don't want to be late for our 11 o'clock meeting with clients.
A taxi would be expensive. I'd advise you to take an airport limousine bus because there might be terrible traffic jams during peak hours. Please go to gate 5A and find a blue bus. It will pass the Hilton Hotel, so get off there. From the hotel, it takes just 2 minutes on foot to get to our office.
Look outside, Laura. It's been raining since early this morning. I was planning to go to a botanical park near Victoria Lake and have lunch there, but not in this gloomy weather.
Rain makes me blue. I need to go to a department store downtown to buy some clothes for my children, but I think we should refresh ourselves. Let me see. How about we try the new Italian restaurant called Roman Holiday on Jefferson Street? It has been receiving rave reviews lately.
That sounds like a great idea. I read the review about it in the Chicago Daily yesterday, and the food critic said their dishes are delicious and nutritional.
Really? We had better check it out then. Just give me a second so I can change into something more comfortable.
Hi, Tony. Can I talk to you for a minute? I just received the results of our customer survey from Sam in the Public Relations Department.
Sure. The survey must be about the new version of our MP3 player we're planning to release in May.
That's correct. According to the results, it seems that almost every respondent loved it so much. As you know, this new version holds more than 2,000 songs, and it is 40% lighter than its predecessor. In addition, it features the latest technology like a touchscreen. However, some respondents don't seem to be happy with its price.
Well, that can be a problem. Price is one of the most important factors in the initial stage. Shouldn't we meet with the marketing team and find out if there's anything we can do to reduce the price? Hello, Rachel. Do you know what time the staff meeting begins today?
It is supposed to start at noon, but I may be a little late since I have an interview with an applicant for the secretary position. As you know, it has been vacant for 2 weeks. It's hard for me to take care of everything in my office without any assistance.
I know. I hope you will find a qualified one. By the way, can you tell me about the agenda for today's meeting?
5 managers, including me, are supposed to make presentations regarding various topics. Jack, the marketing manager, will describe our new ad campaign that will be launched at the end of the month, and I'm going to detail our annual budget. But I'm not sure what the other 3 managers are supposed to talk about.
Jane, did you see the report that I put on your desk in the morning? According to the report, our TV sales went down by 10%, while air conditioner sales increased by 5% last month.
No, I didn't have a chance to look at it because I was in a meeting with clients all morning. But the results seem a little surprising. As you know, we have spent millions of dollars on TV commercials on both of them for the past 3 months. The president has expected the sales of both models to go up drastically.
In my opinion, we should have lowered the prices of our HD TV lines. I think they are priced too high compared to those of our competitors. We better call a meeting as soon as possible in order to talk about the price issue with other executives.
Okay, I'll give you a call after I have my secretary arrange a meeting. It won't take long. I'll talk to you then.
Sandra, I want to make copies of this budget report for the afternoon meeting. It starts in about an hour, but the copier on the second floor is being used by someone. He said he needed to use it for at least 30 more minutes.
We have another copy machine in the corridor on the 3rd floor. It is adjacent to the mailroom. Like the one on the second floor, it costs 5 cents per copy. They can also make change for $1 and $5 bills. You might want to see if it's available.
I was there a minute ago, but it is being inspected by the technician. It seems like it's broken again.
Well, if you are in a hurry, you should go to the photocopy shop situated next to the post office on Bostwick Avenue. It's roughly within a 10-minute walking distance from our office building. As far as I remember, it costs about 10 cents a copy. Even though it costs you more, it's much faster.
Hello, this is Tim Rice from TGX Corp. I'm calling to order 20 new laptops from your store. I saw your X20 model in your catalog, and I think I like it. I'd like to make sure it has a fast internal hard drive and a reliable dual-core CPU.
It absolutely does. I think you made a great choice. That model is one of our most popular laptops this year. You said you need 20 laptops, right? Your total comes to $25,000. I'm afraid we don't apply quantity discounts on orders fewer than 50.
Oh, it sounds too expensive. I know it's quite a small order, but we are one of your biggest customers. Last time we purchased over 100 printers at your store. So, can you make an exception for us this time? In fact, it's difficult for us to make both ends meet due to the recent fierce price competition.
Well, I'm not in a position to make that kind of decision. I'll talk to our vice president regarding your request when he comes back from his business trip tomorrow. I'll give you a ring as soon as I get the answer from him.
Ms. Gardner, could I get off work earlier than usual? I have a dental appointment at 4.
Okay, but make sure you come to work earlier tomorrow. Remember that we are supposed to have a meeting with the marketing team at 8 a.m., right?
Of course. You told me that they wanted us to design the new catalogue. As you requested, I have come up with a few ideas on cover design and layout.
That sounds great. Why don't we meet in order to review them before the meeting starts tomorrow? How about getting together at 7:30?
Jerry, how's the construction project you're responsible for coming along?
I'm sorry to say this, but it's approximately 10 days behind schedule. A full building inspection conducted by our maintenance crew found leaky parts on the roof. Besides, it was reported that the heating system doesn't work properly.
That's bad news. But be sure to get everything straight before it's completed. By the way, how will you meet the deadline? The president won't be happy at all if the construction is not finished as scheduled.
Well, I know what you're talking about. That's why I'm planning to have people work some extra hours every day until the construction is completed.
Good afternoon, this is Ellie Jones. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Russell Brown from the sales department. I'm calling to see if the parcel has arrived from our headquarters. It was supposed to be here this morning.
Let me see. Well, I don't see any parcels around here, but there's a letter for you. It's from Twain.
That's not what I've been expecting, though. Let me call headquarters right now to find out what happened. Anyway, I'll come down to the mailroom to pick up the letter in about an hour. See you then.
Susan, are you planning to attend the media conference in Rome next week?
Yes, I am. I was asked to lead a forum of journalists. It's about the role of the press. I just made an airline reservation using the website.
Great. Does your company cover your travel expenses?
Not all expenses. Actually, I should pay for the plane ticket myself. The company is supposed to cover airfare for only 3 international trips per year. And it has already covered my airfare for international events like this 3 times this year.
Welcome to Tower Office Building. We offer more than 100 rental offices that are furnished with state-of-the-art equipment and amenities. Also, we just finished renovating our basement parking lot a week ago. Now it can accommodate more than 200 vehicles at one time.
Great. I particularly love the beautiful view around the property. In fact, I'm interested in renting one on the top floor. My place is just 2 blocks away from this building, so it would be great if I can walk to work every day. By the way, can you tell me how much the monthly rent is?
It depends, but if you want to be on the top floor, it goes for $2,000 a month.
That's a lot more than I expected. I guess I should confer with my supervisor before making a final decision. Let me call him now.
Sam, do you think Mr. Thompson will arrive here in time for the presentation? Our Japanese clients are already here.
No, he phoned me early this morning and said he was stuck at the airport. Due to bad weather, all flights departing from Manchester Airport have been postponed. I don't think he can make it to the meeting this evening.
That's too bad. I guess we have to put off the meeting until tomorrow then.
That's right. Let me call Miss Suzuki and ask her to rearrange the meeting. But I think you and I should still get together to review the marketing report this afternoon. Come to my office after lunch, okay?
Hi, is Mr. Brown in? My name is Linda Torres and I'm here for a job interview.
Oh, I have been expecting you. My name is Daniel and I'm Mr. Brown's secretary. He is currently with other candidates. Take a seat. While you wait, could you fill in the forms, please? And here's your temporary ID badge. Be sure to wear it at all times while you are in the building.
Sure, I will. By the way, is there any place that I can use the internet around here? I need to check my email.
Go straight until you see this sign for the mailroom. If you turn left right there, you will see several computers for visitors. Hello, this is Bruce Guerrero. I'm a subscriber of the Chicago Times. I'm calling to ask you for another copy of today's paper. I got one this morning, but it was all wet from the shower because it was dropped in the side yard beside the porch door.
I apologize for that. Our delivery person hasn't returned from his route yet. Why don't I deliver it to you instead? It won't take long.
Thank you, but I'd like to let you know that the newspapers have not been delivered to my porch several times already. Would you ask your delivery men to put it in the right place?
Sure, no problem, Mr. Guerrero. You live on Scott Road, right? I'll be there within half an hour. I'll see you soon.
Excuse me, I received this t-shirt as a birthday gift last night, but it doesn't seem to fit me. Could I exchange it for a larger one?
No problem. I think we have some large sizes in stock. You're eligible to exchange an item as long as it was purchased less than 2 weeks ago. Can I see your receipt, please?
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have it. As I said, I got it as a present from a friend.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Our store policy doesn't allow us to process exchanges without the receipt. Why don't you call your friend and ask for it?
Hello, Susan. Did you see the movie Sam Thomas starred in? It has gotten excellent reviews from many critics lately. Apparently, it got 5 stars from the New York Times yesterday. Thomas's films have never let me down. It is a must-see.
Really? I saw posters at the subway station on my way to work. It looked like a very exciting film. Let's check it out. Do you want to go with me tonight?
Sounds great. Actually, I went to the movie theater to see it last night, but all of the shows were sold out. I really don't want to miss it. What time shall we get together this evening?
Can you pick me up in front of my firm? I have a late meeting with my clients at 6 p.m. I think I can meet you at 8 p.m. Is that all right with you?
Good morning. My name is Billy Tang. I'm here to meet with Mr. Suzuki for a job interview.
Hi, Mr. Tang. Mr. Suzuki is interviewing other candidates right now. Please have a seat over there. Would you like something to drink while you're waiting?
No thanks. I just had a cup of coffee on my way here. By the way, do you have any idea about health insurance and the pension plan the company offers?
I'm sorry, I just started working here. I think you can get some information on them during your interview.
It's great that our company is expanding so rapidly, especially the Tokyo branch, which doubled its profits last quarter. I heard the management is planning to launch another Asian branch in China next year.
That sounds good. In that case, we'll need to employ more staff to run the new office. As China is one of the fastest developing nations in the world, it would be a great opportunity for a new employee to start his or her career there. Many economists predict that China may pass developed countries, such as America and Japan, before long.
You're correct, but I don't know whether we can afford to hire more employees for the new branch with our limited budget. Frankly speaking, I think it's more urgent to boost our domestic sales. Although we made profits in the international market in the last quarter, our sales in the domestic market have fallen for 5 months in a row. In addition, our office in Toronto is understaffed. Hopefully they can hire more staff for our office here soon. Hi, Kathy. Have you seen Linda, our new computer technician? I was told she was transferred from our London branch.
No, I didn't see her, Kyle. But Jeff said she is still in the training program at our headquarters located in New York. She won't start working with us until next Tuesday.
Oh, I can't wait to see her. We have been understaffed since Ted retired last month. I'm sure that she will be a big help to our team.
That's right. I'm supposed to pick her up at the airport on Tuesday. I'll introduce her to you as soon as she gets to our office. Tom, I was relocated to our Seattle branch office last week, but there are not enough chairs we can use here. Do you happen to know a good place to buy them at a reasonable price?
There is an office furniture store on 5th Street. It's situated between the Central Bus Station and Kiko Gas Station. It's called Super Office Furniture. It offers a wide variety of quality office chairs. You won't be disappointed. As it closes at 6, you need to hurry if you want to buy one today.
I think I should leave now. There's just 30 minutes left before it closes. As I'm not familiar with the area, I'd better take a taxi.
You don't have to, Jane. It is just a 10-minute walk from here. Follow me, and I can walk you there.
I don't understand why the shuttle bus isn't here yet. It's already 2:20. I really don't want to miss the first part of the World Trade Convention.
Neither do I. I heard the opening ceremony is pretty much a must-see for everyone. Also, Ms. Watson's opening address is something that I don't want to miss. That's why I want to be there in time.
According to the bus schedule, it should have been here 20 minutes ago. I guess it bypassed this stop. The opening ceremony commences at 3 p.m. Let us hurry or we'll be late. Why don't we take a taxi?
That's a good idea. Wait a moment. Let me go back to the front desk and ask them to call a taxi for us.
I'd like to buy this pink blouse. How much is it? You take credit cards, right?
Sorry, we only accept either cash or check. Let me look at the price tag. Oh, that will be $120.
Well, I have only a $100 bill in my purse, so I need $20 more in cash. Is there an ATM in this shopping mall? If you can hold this blouse for a moment, I'll go and withdraw some money from the machine.
There is one next to the main gate on the first floor. Don't worry, I won't sell it to anyone until you come back.
Hi, Kevin. How was your business trip to New York last week? I heard you were attending the International Marketing Seminar.
Yes, I had a great time there. Everyone said it was quite informative. What attracted me most was Mr. Johnson's presentation. It was about the latest marketing strategies and skills that I'm interested in. He emphasized the importance of focusing on online marketing. Now I think I've got some ideas about how to expand our business in Europe.
Great. I'm very interested in various online marketing strategies too. Why don't you share your ideas with us at our staff meeting scheduled this afternoon?
Sure, why not? Let me get my assistant to organize all my information from the seminar. By the way, the meeting starts at 3, right?
Hi, Greg. Have you made your train reservation for the North American International Motor Show in Detroit on Tuesday? I'm planning to take the overnight train on Monday night. It's going to be a long trip, so I was wondering if you want to travel with me.
Actually, I'm thinking of renting a car, and I decided to leave earlier on Saturday to have some spare time to tour the city by myself before the exhibition starts.
Really? It's a long way to drive. I think you should take breaks more frequently to relieve fatigue while you're behind the wheel.
Thanks for your advice, Janet. Maybe you should come with me. Wouldn't it be great if we took turns driving? I'm sure it would be fun.
Hi, my husband and I just checked in. We've been assigned the double suite on the second floor, but we just realized that it is a smoking room. Would it be possible to change it to a non-smoking room?
Let me see what I can do for you. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Sarah Smith. My current room number is 203.
I'm sorry, there are no non-smoking rooms available today. However, I think I can give you a room with a fantastic ocean view on the top floor tomorrow. Of course, it's smoke-free. How does that sound?
Sally, has the shipment of X101 printers arrived at our warehouse yet? Our holiday sales will start tomorrow, so I'd like to get them displayed by the end of the day.
They are on the way, Mr. Ford. I called the manufacturing plant a minute ago, and George said they shipped them on Monday. He thinks the truck should be here at the latest this afternoon.
I don't want them to get here too late. If they arrive here after 6, we have no choice but to work overtime again. By the way, don't you think we should display these laptops by the entrance to get even more attention from potential customers?
That's a brilliant idea. I'll tell other store employees what you just said.
Philip, are you free this afternoon? The product design team is scheduled to make a presentation about our new mobile phone at 3 p.m. I know you're quite busy because you just got transferred here, but it will really help you settle in here if you attend it. Not only can you learn about the new features of the new product, but also you'll be able to get to know everyone on the design team.
That sounds good. I think I can squeeze it into my schedule. Where will it be held?
It will take place in our main conference room on the 5th floor in Enterprise's East Wing. It's just a 5-minute walk from your office. If you'd like, I'll walk you over there.
I'd appreciate it. I'm still a stranger here. I'll stop by your office 10 minutes before the presentation begins.
Mr. Jackson, I'm calling regarding the ongoing construction of your franchise store on Main Street. Due to the rainstorm last week, we've fallen a little behind schedule. I'm afraid we won't have it done by the due date stipulated on the contract after all.
Oh, that's something that I didn't expect to happen. The problem is that we already arranged our grand opening ceremony on the date specified in our contract.
I'm sorry to hear that. Aside from the bad weather, we needed to order more marble to case the walls with, but the supplier said it was currently out of stock. I think we need at least a couple of extra weeks.
Then why don't you send me an email attached with the revised schedule right away? I have to let my supervisor know about the schedule change so that we can reschedule the grand opening in an appropriate way. Good morning, North-South Airlines. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Joan Campbell. I reserved a round-trip ticket from Dallas to Boston. I'm supposed to leave for Boston the day after tomorrow, but the ticket hasn't arrived in the mail yet. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me check our records. Well, it says it was sent by express mail a week ago. I think I have to call the delivery company and see what happened. If you don't get it by the end of the day, we'll issue an electronic ticket. Once I send it by email, you can print it out at your home.
That's nice. It sounds very convenient. Thanks. Thank you for calling Jenny's. How can I help you?
Hello, I'd like to reserve a table for 4 at 6 p.m. today. And could we have a table in the non-smoking section? I heard your mushroom ravioli is fantastic. That's why I want to take our clients to your place.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but all our tables are full at 6. But we have one spot open at 7 p.m. Is that okay with you?
If you say so, I'll be there by 7. By the way, could you tell me how to get there?
Excuse me, I'd like to buy a round-trip flight ticket to Sydney. I'm supposed to attend the convention there. I want to leave from JFK Airport on April 4th and come back here on April 9th.
Okay, sir. Let me see what I can do for you. Oh, you're in luck. There's one seat available in economy class. The flight departs at 10 a.m. on the 4th and returns at 8 p.m. on the 9th. How does that sound?
That's great. How much will it cost?
We're offering a 25% discount on every April flight because it's off-season. So your total comes to $1,450.
Ted, we are understaffed today. Peter called in sick and Susan is on vacation. I really hope we have no trouble serving dozens of guests in the banquet hall this evening.
Don't worry, Jenny. I already asked the trainee chefs to help us out. They can help prepare the appetizers and desserts. By the way, could you supervise and support them?
No problem. I'm sure they will be helpful. Meanwhile, they will get hands-on experience and learn how things go in the kitchen.
You got a point there. I will be around the hall to set up the chairs and tables. If you need me, don't hesitate to call me on my cell phone. Keep up the good work.
Hello, Jason. This is Cindy. I stopped by the construction site this morning on the way to work, but it doesn't look like the work has progressed much since my last visit. Did the rain we had last week put you behind schedule?
Don't worry, we're still on schedule. I'm sure we'll complete the construction work in March as scheduled.
I'm relieved to hear that. Our president is looking forward to it. I don't want to let him down.
There won't be any problem. Mr. Tucker, our construction team leader, said your store will be open to the public no later than March 10th. Hi, Rachel. I heard you are planning to open your accounting office in Glendale. Have you had any luck finding a good location for it?
Not yet. I looked at several spots with the real estate agent last week. Actually, I liked the one on St. Paul Avenue, but it was a little small for the number of our current staff. As we are planning to add dozens of employees to our office next year, the space should be large enough to accommodate all the staff members, including prospective ones.
You know what? Today I happened to read a newspaper article about the huge office building that has just opened. You could find a large space there.
Great. Where did you leave the newspaper? I really want to look at the article.
Hi, Sally. I'm wondering if the public library is still open.
It's almost 6 p.m. It's probably closing now. As far as I know, it's open until 6 p.m. on weekdays. Why are you asking that anyway?
I need to check out some books for my midterm exam. I don't really want them to be checked out by somebody else.
Log on to the website and see whether they are still available. If they are, you'd really better put them on hold so no one can borrow them before you get there tomorrow morning. Hello, Scott. Do you have a minute? I have some problems with my computer, and I'd like you to take a look at it if you are free.
You must be kidding, Julia. I thought your computer worked well. It has been working great since you bought it last month, hasn't it? What seems to be the problem anyway?
Well, an error message that I have never seen before popped up when I tried to run the spreadsheet program this morning. So I restarted the computer, but the same thing happened over and over again. I will get into big trouble unless I can get it repaired as soon as possible. I have to prepare my presentation for tomorrow's meeting, and I really need the data saved on my computer.
Actually, I'm busy upgrading the computer server right now, but I can get Peter over to you in a few minutes. He's a good technician and knows how to deal with that kind of problem. I'm sure he can take care of it for you.
I can't believe it's so windy and cold here in Chicago. It's already March, but it seems like winter isn't over yet. However, the real problem is that I didn't bring warm clothes today.
Me neither. I didn't expect Chicago in March to be extremely chilly like this. I think we need to buy some warm jackets because we will stay here for a week until the conference ends next Tuesday.
Right. It would be great if there were a clothing store within walking distance. The next session is scheduled at 4, so we have a couple of hours to shop until it begins.
Let's ask the receptionist in the lobby. Since our hotel is in the heart of downtown, there should be one around here.
I'd like to purchase this leather jacket. It's 30% off, isn't it? I saw the banner saying everything in the store is marked down up to 30% when I entered the store.
I'm afraid our winter clearance sale won't start until next week. You could come back then to buy it at the reduced price.
Okay. By the way, could you set it aside for me until I come back? I don't really want to miss this great opportunity.
Usually we don't hold an item for a customer, but if you really want it, you should deposit 10% of the original price in cash. Of course, you may pay the rest when you get the jacket.
Daniel, have you finished the monthly sales report yet? I want to use it for the presentation to the customers this afternoon.
Sorry, Susie. I had some problems with my computer this morning, so I haven't finished it yet. I think it will take a while. If it's for your presentation, why don't you use last month's report instead? I think it's still worth using.
I know, but I'd like to use the latest data to impress the customers. Isn't there any way you can get it done by 4 p.m.? I might need some time to review it before the presentation begins at 6 p.m.
I'll try my best, but I still doubt I can complete it by then.
Hello, Mr. Washington. This is Lucy. I'm calling to let you know I won't be able to make it to today's meeting on time. Due to heavy snow here at Sydney Airport, all outbound flights have been grounded.
That's too bad. But I don't want to have a meeting without you. Everyone wants to know what happened in the marketing seminar you attended.
Well, the forecast says the weather won't get better until the end of the day. If I can take the first flight tomorrow morning, I'll be able to return to the office by 1 p.m.
All right, let me talk to Jim. If he allows us to move the meeting to tomorrow afternoon, everything will be fine. Be sure to keep your mobile phone on so I can keep you updated.
Hello, I'd like to get this prescription filled, please.
No problem. May I see it?
Here you go. By the way, how often should I take the tablets?
Let me see. It says you should take them 30 minutes after your meals twice a day. Please avoid taking them on an empty stomach because they might be a bit strong. It will take a few minutes to get it filled. Why don't you take a seat over there? I'll call your name when it's done.
Hi, Brian. How is the preparation going for the grand opening of our new branch office next month?
Everything is going as planned, Mr. Rodriguez. But I need to ask you something. I'm working on the advertisement, which has to be sent out to the newspaper by tomorrow. So I'd like your opinion about the placement of these photos for our newspaper ad. I'm not sure where these photos should go, at the top or at the bottom of the page.
I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on ads. Why don't you ask Alex in marketing? He was responsible for our advertisement campaign last year, and I think he can give you some valuable tips.
That's a good idea. Actually, I still can't decide whether to run a half-page or a full-page advertisement. I think I'd better call his office right away. Welcome to Romeo Mechanics. How may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to get my car repaired. A bicycle hit my car, which was parked in front of my house early this morning. By lucky chance, it wasn't damaged badly. The car door got a little scratched and a bit of paint came off. How long do you think it will take for you to touch it up?
As you said, it doesn't look like a serious problem, but I think you won't get it back until tomorrow morning because we are working on other vehicles that should be ready by this afternoon.
Oh, really? I can't wait that long. Actually, I need to use it to pick up our buyers at the airport this evening. To be honest, these blemishes don't really bother me as long as the car runs well. I'll be back someday next week. I'll see you then.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a new car for my family.
Sure, I'd recommend our latest high-end family van, GX400. It can comfortably accommodate 8 people. With the rise in oil prices, I'm sure that this model would be the best choice. The eco lamp illuminates while driving to help the driver achieve maximum fuel economy. Plus, if you decide to purchase it now, we'll offer an additional 10% discount on it.
It sounds like a great deal, but I'd like something smaller. To be honest, I'm not used to driving a big vehicle like a van.
It shouldn't be a problem. This model was designed for female drivers. It is pretty easy to drive this one. You'll see what I'm talking about when you test drive it.
Hi, Liz. I couldn't make it to the meeting because I had to meet with a very important buyer this morning. You were there, right? Didn't the Vice President say something about the Atlanta branch?
Oh, yes. He said the branch is doing quite well. He also mentioned they have steadily increased their local sales by targeting young customers since the beginning of the year.
All right. Didn't he say we should focus on the young consumers in other branches as well?
No, but the sales manager brought up a suggestion to expand our business in Georgia. It looks like the Vice President will call another meeting tomorrow to talk more about it. I think we are in trouble. We only received 300 catalogs for our new summer clothing line from the printing office. Don't you remember we ordered 500 catalogs last Monday?
You don't have to worry about it. It's only Tuesday, and we don't need to send them to our customers until Friday. I believe we have plenty of time to get 200 more printed by then. What do you think?
I'm not sure. To make sure, let me call the printers and find out what happened. The board of directors wants everyone on our customer mailing list to receive catalogs before it's too late.
You'd really better check with them. I don't think it would be too much to ask for a refund if we can't get them on time. Anyway, we already paid for 500 catalogs.
Mike, could you make copies of these handouts for the meeting, please?
Actually, we are out of paper, Miss Woods. Although I ordered office supplies such as a toner and copy paper on Monday, the supplier forgot to include the paper. They said they would deliver it to us tomorrow.
No way. I'm scheduled to make a presentation at the meeting this afternoon. I really need to get these handouts ready before the meeting begins. What should I do?
Don't worry. Let me take them to the travel agency on the 3rd floor. I heard they have purchased a high-speed laser copier lately. One of my old school friends works there and I can use the copy machine. Hi, Diana. Have you heard that our company brochure might be redesigned?
Yeah, I received an email about it this morning. The boss told me that the board of directors decided to redesign it last Monday, but it seems like they haven't talked much about the details.
I see. That's why they haven't emailed all the employees yet. But I don't understand why they wanted to make a change. I liked the old brochure because it is very detailed and informative.
I totally agree with you. But apparently, some directors think it should be more visual and less subtle in order to attract consumers' attention.
Hello, Sally. This is Dr. White. I'm calling to ask if you saw David's medical chart. I thought I put it on my desk, but I can't locate it now.
Oh, I got it from your desk to update this file, but I forgot to get it back to you after I was finished with it.
That's all right. I just wanted to go over it before he visits for a regular checkup tomorrow. When you have time, just put it back on my desk.
I can bring it over to your office right away. I was going to stop by your office to talk about your presentation at the forthcoming medical conference on June 13th. I'll see you in a minute. Hello, this is Sharon Ford from the National Museum of Contemporary Art. I'm calling since we have some problem with our security system in the main gallery. The problem is our security alarm went off every 10 minutes all day long today, but I don't know what's wrong with it.
I'm sorry we have no technician available at this moment, but I think I can send someone after 6 p.m. Is that okay with you?
I'm afraid the museum closes at 5 o'clock today, but we open at 9 tomorrow morning.
In that case, I'll send John Davis, our senior technician, first thing tomorrow morning. I'll have him call you before he gets there.
Hello, welcome to Jenny's Morning. How may I help you?
I'm here to pick up the cake that I ordered last night. It's for my wife's birthday. My name is Peter Bright.
One moment, please. Oh, I found your order here. Wow, I think you made a great choice. This is one of our best-selling birthday cakes. If you want to have anything written on it, we can do that right away.
That would be nice. Can you please write, "I love you, darling," on it, please? Tonight we are planning to throw a surprise party for her. My children are preparing a special gift for their mum. I'm so looking forward to it.
Tim, there must be an open parking space right next to the seafood restaurant at this time of day. Let's park the car there while we go to lunch.
Well, it's almost 12 o'clock and it's boiling outside. Under the scorching sun, the projector in the trunk could be damaged from the heat while we eat lunch.
That makes sense. Maybe we should park somewhere else. Do you know if there's any underground parking lot around here?
I don't think so. Why don't we park under the trees on the other side of Bay Boulevard? I think the shade from the trees really helps the car with the heat.
Hello, thank you for calling Paris. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to make a reservation for dinner on Tuesday around 6 p.m. I was wondering if you have a table for a party of 6 available. It would be wonderful if you can offer us a private room.
Let me check our calendar. Well, we can give you a table in the middle of the main dining hall at 6, but if you want a private room, you have to wait until 7:30 p.m. Which one would you prefer?
The private room sounds better to me, but we won't be able to wait until 7:30 because we are supposed to catch a 9 o'clock train right after dinner, so we should finish eating by 8 o'clock at the latest.
Jack, have you tried C'est la Vie, the famous French restaurant located on Park Avenue? I heard it was chosen as the best restaurant in a cooking contest held in Paris last year.
Not yet. Mike in sales went there last Wednesday and he said the service and atmosphere were fantastic. He didn't say much about the food, though.
Apparently, the head chef specializes in seafood. I'd love to try steamed king crab or lobster. I want to try the weekend barbecue brunch as well.
It sounds tempting, but I have a bunch of things to catch up on this week. Why don't we go together next Friday?
Hello, Susan. Did you see the movie Sam Thomas starred in? It has gotten excellent reviews from many critics lately. Apparently, it got 5 stars from the New York Times yesterday. Thomas's films have never let me down. It is a must-see.
Really? I saw posters at the subway station on my way to work. It looked like a very exciting film. Let's check it out. Do you want to go with me tonight?
Sounds great. Actually, I went to the movie theater to see it last night, but all of the shows were sold out. I really don't want to miss it. What time shall we get together this evening?
Can you pick me up in front of my firm? I have a late meeting with my clients at 6 p.m. I think I can meet you at 8 p.m. Is that all right with you? Hi, my husband and I just checked in. We've been assigned the double suite on the second floor, but we just realized that it is a smoking room. Would it be possible to change it to a non-smoking room?
Let me see what I can do for you. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Sarah Smith. My current room number is 203.
I'm sorry, there are no non-smoking rooms available today. However, I think I can give you a room with a fantastic ocean view on the top floor tomorrow. Of course, it's smoke-free. How does that sound? Good morning, North-South Airlines. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Joan Campbell. I reserved a round-trip ticket from Dallas to Boston. I'm supposed to leave for Boston the day after tomorrow, but the ticket hasn't arrived in the mail yet. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me check our records. Well, it says it was sent by express mail a week ago. I think I have to call the delivery company and see what happened. If you don't get it by the end of the day, we'll issue an electronic ticket. Once I send it by email, you can print it out at your home.
That's nice. It sounds very convenient. Thanks.
Excuse me, I'd like to buy a round-trip flight ticket to Sydney. I'm supposed to attend the convention there. I want to leave from JFK Airport on April 4th and come back here on April 9th.
Okay, sir. Let me see what I can do for you. Oh, you're in luck. There's one seat available in economy class. The flight departs at 10 a.m. on the 4th and returns at 8 p.m. on the 9th. How does that sound?
That's great. How much will it cost?
We're offering a 25% discount on every April flight because it's off-season. So your total comes to $1,450.
Are you planning to attend the year-end party tomorrow night? I'll be there. You remember we had lots of fun last year, don't you?
I wish I could, but there's too much work to do this week. I have an important presentation to make next Monday. It's already Thursday, but it's only half done.
I think I can help you prepare it. I have a great deal of experience preparing presentations using visual aids. Well, I'm about to go to meet a client now. Why don't you call me in an hour? I'm free this afternoon.
Thanks. If you could lend a hand, I can make it to the party tomorrow.
Hi, Dave. I heard you attended the International Marketing Convention in London representing our firm. How was it?
It was very informative. It was mainly about the new marketing strategy for small businesses. In particular, I loved Mr. Baker's lecture.
You mean Joe Baker? Oh, I know him very well. He has been teaching marketing management at Seattle University for 2 decades. Luckily, I had a chance to take his class when I was in college. I remember his lectures were always well organized and prepared. By the way, what topics did he specifically deal with?
He explained his new marketing theory with many examples from past experiences as the owner of small businesses. I really learned a lot there.
I'm so pleased to hear our second quarter net profit rose by 15%. I think it was boosted by the high sales of our new novels.
You have a point there. I suppose Mr. Johnson's new mystery novel is mainly responsible for the entire increase. I heard it is so popular in Europe as well.
To be honest, I didn't expect his novel would make such an impact on the European readers. However, I don't understand why the sales in Asia are so low up to now.
I think it's because his book has been published only in English and French so far. According to the editor-in-chief, it will be translated in other languages such as Chinese and Japanese in the near future. I'm sure we'll see similar results in Asia soon.
I've been waiting for the computer technicians all morning. What happened? It's already 11:30. The final report is due tomorrow, but we haven't made any progress since the computer was out of order.
Right. They were supposed to get to our office at 11. But a guy from the repair center just called me, and he said they were having trouble finding our building. I gave him directions, and they will probably be here in about half an hour.
Hopefully they'll arrive in time. If we don't get our computer fixed soon, we will be in big trouble. I don't really want to work overtime again. Hi, Jane. The general manager wants to see your monthly report with the sales figures in it.
I'm afraid I'm not finished with it. Besides, I need to go to BOS Bank to withdraw some cash from our corporate account right now. I'll get the report ready as soon as I return to my office this afternoon.
BOS Bank? It is located on the other side of town, isn't it? Why don't you use the ATM in the lobby instead? I think it would be more convenient for you.
I know, but it is out of order right now. I can't wait for it to be fixed because it's kind of urgent. I'll call you when I finish the report later in the afternoon.
Hi, Sam. Do you have an extra application form for the advertising seminar? I just realized that I misplaced it when I tried to sign up.
I'm afraid I don't have any. Oh, wait. I heard Christine in sales decided not to attend it because she must prepare for the sales campaign for our new products. I think you could ask her for one.
Actually, I came by her office this morning to get one, but she wasn't there. Her secretary told me she will be at an all-day meeting with other department heads today. I suppose there might be some extra copies in her office cabinet.
I don't think so. If you check the seminar webpage, you can probably download the application form there. Otherwise, it would be a lot better if you could sign up directly on the website.
Hello, I ordered 5 laptop computers from your store about a couple of days ago, and they were supposed to be here last week at the latest, but I haven't received them yet.
Sorry to hear that. It is our goal to ship every order within 48 hours of when the order is placed, but from time to time there are some unexpected delays. Could you tell me the name on the order, please?
Of course. I placed the order under the name of Blue Wave.
Let me see. Oh, I got your record here. The model that you ordered is in demand, and it was temporarily out of stock. It will be restocked in a matter of days, but for popular items, please allow 8 to 10 business days for delivery. Sorry for any inconvenience.
Sally, I can't believe it's so crowded here today. Look, there are not enough cashiers on duty. That's the problem. It seems like we will have to wait in line for ages.
You can say that again, Jenny. Our lunch break is almost over, but I don't really want to miss this opportunity. It would save me about $100 if I bought a fur coat here today.
You say $100? That is such a bargain. I can't resist it either. But we'd better get back to the office and prepare for the presentation this afternoon. We should have the materials at hand and have the text we want to reference marked for easy access. Maybe we can come back here after work.
You're right. Hopefully the store will be less crowded when we come back. Let me ask a clerk what time the store will close today. Hello, I'd like to reserve a banquet hall at your hotel. We will have a banquet dinner on Monday at 6 p.m., and we're expecting about 20 people to come.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't have anything to accommodate 20 people available on Monday. However, our large function room is available after 8 o'clock. Would you like to book that room instead?
That won't be any problem. I think we can get off work a little late on Monday. We've got a huge backlog of work to do anyway.
Great. Can you give me your last name and phone number to secure your reservation? If you want to change or cancel the reservation, please contact me as soon as possible.
Hello, I'm calling to see if you can give me a hand. I purchased a laptop computer from one of your stores half a year ago, but I think it has a fatal problem. It often crashes when I have multiple windows open at the same time. I have never experienced that before.
Well, I can't tell you exactly what the problem is. Why don't you bring it back to the store and get it examined? All our computers have a 2-year warranty, so your laptop is still covered. You can get it repaired or replaced free of charge as long as you have the original receipt.
I wish I could take it to the store, but I'm afraid I moved away from that area a month ago. It's not very convenient for me to come all the way back to repair it. To be honest, it's too far.
In that case, you can send it directly to the manufacturer by post. I'll let you know the address and contact numbers if you'd like.
Hi, Lisa. I just heard that the factory workers went on strike, demanding better pay and conditions. If it's true, it'll definitely affect the shipment of office supplies for A&P Corporation.
No, they're all groundless rumors, Eric. Don't worry, I got a phone call from the warehouse manager this morning. He said that the order was shipped this morning as scheduled.
That's great. Ron and A&P called me yesterday and said they need to receive office supplies before they open a new branch in Vancouver on May 15th. As you know, A&P is one of our VIP customers, and I don't want to let them down.
Today is May 1st, and it shouldn't take more than 10 days for them to get there. We'll be fine.
I just finished unpacking all my clothes from the suitcase. At last, I can start looking around my new neighborhood, Kelly. I hope I will find many wonderful things around my new place.
You won't be disappointed, Matt. If you like music, you'd better go to the outdoor rock concert this Friday. I was there last year, and I had a lot of fun.
I know what you're talking about. I happened to read the article about the concert in the local newspaper yesterday. It says many famous singers and groups will participate in this year's concert. I surely want to go there and feel the music.
Go ahead. I'm sure you'll have a great time unless you care for crowds. There'll be several huge LED screens and speakers set up around the stage. During the intermission, you will have access to snack bars and food stands where you can taste a variety of authentic local foods. You won't regret it.
Rick, how are your flight arrangements going? When I confirmed my flight on the internet this morning, most seats in economy class were almost sold out. I think you'd better hurry in order to get a seat.
Not to worry. Our company decided not to send anyone to the marketing conference in London because we are on a tight budget. I ended up canceling my flight reservation this morning.
That's a shame. The conference consists of hands-on workshops in a variety of subjects which are led by marketing experts. There is no doubt that it would be beneficial to you and your company.
I know what you mean. Frankly, I've been looking forward to it for the whole year. But our company's travel budget has been drastically cut because our retail sales have been steadily decreasing since 2008. However, I hope to participate in the regional sales workshop held in Pittsburgh next month.
Hi, I'm looking for a new book written by Carl Johnson. The title is Power of X Generation. I searched everywhere, but I can't find it anywhere.
Well, let me check our database. It seems like they are all sold out. You know, he's a very popular author. I can put an order for you if you'd like. It usually takes about a week for books to be restocked.
Oh, no. I need it for my interview scheduled next Monday. Is there any way to get it within this week?
In that case, I can make a special order which guarantees overnight delivery. However, you need to pay an additional charge. If you want that, you need to fill in this form.
Hi, James. I'm finally back from the business seminar that was held in Seattle. The return flight was delayed for about 3 hours due to a violent thunderstorm on the West Coast. It was horrible. That's why I came back late last night.
That sounds awful. By the way, how was the seminar?
It was great. I learned a lot from a series of lectures from renowned professors and researchers. In particular, Professor Brown talked about business strategies and leadership style by giving examples of GT Motors. His talk was very helpful to me. I can definitely say that was the best seminar that I have ever been to.
I should have been there with you. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I've got a message for you. Mr. Jennings from Global Tech wanted to talk to you about the contract sometime this week. Here is his phone number.
Excuse me, Betty. Can you tell me when our clients from Canada will be here this week? I've been looking forward to seeing them, but I've been asked to leave for Norway to attend the trade show this Saturday.
Oh, Brian, you don't have to worry about it. Tom in sales told me that they will arrive here next Wednesday instead of this Friday. He also said that the sales director really wants you to get involved in the negotiations with them.
Really? That's nice. As I'm scheduled to be back next Monday, I can attend the meeting with them on Wednesday. In fact, I've kept in touch with them since I saw them on the International Marketing Convention that was held in New York for the first time. I hope that I can be of assistance. Wow, this is a fantastic picture of the waterfall. Did you purchase it as a souvenir during your trip to the Rocky Mountains?
No, I took a picture of it myself. I love taking photos of great scenery, such as seashore and mountains. It's been my favorite pastime for decades.
I thought the picture was taken by a professional photographer. I guess you are gifted.
I'm so flattered. To be honest, I took some classes when I was in college. I do have more pictures from this trip. Do you want to see them?
Hello, is Mr. Smith in the office? I'm here for the delivery from McDonald Office Supplies.
I'm afraid he is not here. He is talking with overseas clients in the meeting room right now. If it's urgent, I can go and see if he's available for a minute. Otherwise, please give me your phone number and I'll ring you when he's back in the office.
Well, I don't think it's urgent because this is just a box of copy paper he ordered last week. If you don't mind, I'll leave it with you, but you need to sign here.
No problem. Where should I put my signature?
Miss Peterson, I was very impressed with your recent presentation made at the Dallas Expo. It was about new clothing materials, right?
Yes, I'm glad to hear you liked it. Actually, we finally commercialized materials developed with synthetic fiber technology about a month ago. They are warmer, lighter, and even more durable than any other material we currently use. They are perfect for our new winter clothing line, and we expect higher sales.
Great. When do you think your new winter clothing line, made of the new materials, will be available on the market?
Well, if everything goes well, we can release them on the market in a couple of weeks.
You know what? I was in charge of all the interior design work for this Greek restaurant. What's funny is that I've never had a meal here before.
Me neither. But Jake in marketing told me he really enjoyed authentic Greek dishes and atmosphere here the other day. He really recommended I try the lunch special. That's why I brought you here today.
Thanks, Peter. I think I love this place already because the servers are so kind and the atmosphere is gorgeous. Why don't we take our Japanese clients here next week?
That's a good idea. Not only will we treat them to dinner, but they'll also have the opportunity to see our interior design work.